going on, guys? Bill Catches Pips here. Today's date is June 5th, 2021. In this video, we're going to go over US 30, do a top-down analysis on it, go over the daily chart and break it all the way down to the 1 minute. Alright, so looking at the daily chart, we can see we had a very bearish momentum from this point on right here. We can see we went very bearish aggressively to only come down to this volume bounce right here. Right, so we can look at the low on this candle, look left, and we can see that there's a skip in price right here. Right, so for volume imbalances, you want to go from body to body, do not include the wicks, and we can see how the market respected this level very nicely and then went bullish. Right? It went bullish, sold off for this gap right here. Right? Sold off in this gap on the daily chart. And then you can see how the market just came back down to just go for the rejection block. Right? The rejection block would just be from the body close here to the wick. Right? This level right here is that rejection block. You can see it came right to it and continue to go bullish. I do want this high right here as our next target for it to reach for this high right here. So I'm going to drop down to a lower time frame, go over what's happening on a smaller perspective. Right, looking at the 1 hour, we can see this is where we had that all-time high. This is my target area. Just look how the market just broke down to only go to this volume bounce right here. Right, so you can see it go bullish from this volume bounce right here. Look how the market came back down after going to this gap here. Right, this was that daily gap that I mentioned that the market sold off from when it did that retracement. Then you can see how the market only came down to tap inside of a gap. Like tap the lowest point of the gap right here on the 1 hour. Right, you can see that gap tap right here and continue to go bullish. And even if you draw your fib right here, right, let's go from body to body, right? You can see how the market did come to OTE right here, went a little bit below it, went to the 79% retracement, it's just like around this level, and then had that bullish rally. Right, so I'm going to really observe price from this week, and this week's price action was very interesting. You can see this is Monday's trading right here. Monday's trading. Right, and we had that Sunday opening price right here. And look how the market, broke below it, respected that level, and went a little bit bearish here. Right, so this was Monday's trading. It wasn't really much. Most people wouldn't have caught this, but that would have been okay because it's just a Monday. Right, and on Tuesday we can see we did break above with the volume bounce right here. Right, we broke above with the volume bounce, so this is like a very strong support and resistance for the future. Right, if time and price meets at this level, and price action is showing that it's either a buy or a sell, this is a very clear level to look at. Right, so we can see on Tuesday's trading, we did. For London, we did go bullish, right? Look how we just respected that 12 o'clock a.m. opening price right here. Right, respected that opening price, and look how the market just went bullish from this point on. Right, did about 300 pips to the upside. Right, so at 9:30, we can see at 9:30. We just had an aggressive breakdown right here, right, so that was Tuesday's trading. So on Wednesday we can see we did have an opening day volume imbalance right at this level right here, right, from this candle's close to this one's open, volume imbalance, that skip in price. And look how the market just respects it right here. Look how it just comes down right at 9:30 stock market open, taps right at the low of that volume bounce right here and that opening price, and bam, that's a trade. Right, more than 100 pips right here. Look, 150 pips. Put a 0.01 position on that, that's $150 right there. Right, so that's Wednesday's trading. Then you can see on Thursday, we did have another volume imbalance. Right here, right, we did have this volume imbalance. Right, and at 9:30, look where it sold off at 9:30. Right, so we call this level right here. We call this volume imbalance right here on Monday's trading. Right, we had the skip in price. So I'm gonna drop down to a 5-minute chart. Look what happened here on the 5-minute chart. Right, 9:30 right here, stock market open. The cow just taps right inside that volume imbalance, and that's a setup right there. Just looking at the slow lethargic retracement like this, you would know to sell. Right, came right into it, 9:30. You can see that dip, 130 pips. Take profit right at that low, and you're good. Right, and look at the reversal right here. Right, after taking out that low, took out liquidity, spiked up, and look how it closed above that volume bounce right here. It closed above it, came back down as a retracement, respected that low end of that volume bounce, and a gap as well right here. And you can see that spike to the upside. Right, and on Friday's trading, right, you can see on Friday all we did was fill in the gap right here. Right, filled in that gap to go bullish. Right, this was an NFP day. You can see on NFP all it did was respect that level and made its way to the upside. All it was a continuation on this bullish rally right here. Right, so I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something, and catch you guys later. Peace.